Good morning, friends. Today's lecture on atomic molecular physics. The topic is Larmor precision. Last topic we have seen the spin orbit interaction. The Larmor precision is the continuous for spin orbit interaction. Okay. What is by Larmor precision? The motion of magnetic moment of a particle or molecule about the axis of an applied magnetic field is known as Larmor precision. The magnetic moment sweeps out a cone, this type of cone about the direction of magnetic field. This magnetic field at a constant angular frequency as shown in figure 1. Okay, this is the Larmor precision. These are the cone, first cone, second cone. This is the angular momentum PL, and this is the magnetic dipole moment mu L. These two cones are anti-parallel to each other. Okay, an electron behaves as if it possesses an intrinsic angular momentum h by 2 pi. This is the h by 2 pi or h cross. And magnetic moment, this electron moves in electrical field vector E. This is the electric field vector E of the nucleus with velocity vector v. The moving electron expresses and magnetic field is given by vector H is equal to vector E into vector V upon vector C square. This is equation number first. H, this is the magnetic field. H is equal to vector E into vector V upon C square. Equation number 1. According to electromagnetic theory, we have already seen the electric field due to the nucleus is, what is the value of vector E? We have already seen in last chapter, ZE upon R cube into vector R. This is equation number 2. This is the value of electric field, ZE upon R cube into vector R. What is meant by ZE? ZE is the charge on the nucleus and R is the radius or radial distance. From about two equations, vector H is equal to ZE. Put the value of E in this equation. ZE upon C square R cube into vector R, and remaining value is vector V. Okay, put this value E, vector E value in this equation. What is the equation? Vector H is equal to ZE upon C square R cube into vector R into remaining V square. Multiply M on both sides. Multiply M on both sides in above equation. Okay. What is the equation? Vector H is equal to ZE upon MC square R cube into vector R into MV, vector V. This is equation number 3. According to Bohr's quantum condition, the orbital angular momentum is, this is the orbital angular momentum is vector R into vector, M into vector V is equal to L star upon H 2, L star into H upon 2 pi. This is equation number 4. This is the equation for Bohr quantum condition the orbital momentum equation, where L star is equal to square root of L into L plus 1. This is the value of L star. What is by M? M is the mass of electron and V is the velocity of electron. Okay, therefore the field becomes H is equal to L star into H upon 2 pi ZE upon MC square into 1 upon R cube. This is equation number 5. Put this value in this equation. What is the equation? H is equal to L star. What is the value of R into MV? Is equal to L star into H pi. Put this value in this equation. ZE MC square 1 upon R cube. Okay. This is equation number 5. In this field, the electron does not remain unaffected. This is the neutral field, or electron does not affected. The magnetic moment undergoes Larmor precession around the field direction as shown in figure 1. This is the figure, vector H. Okay. The angular velocity of Larmor precession can be written as omega L is equal to H into mu L upon PL. This is the angular velocity. Omega L. This is equation number 6. Or omega L is equal to H into, what is the value of mu L upon PL? We have already solved in last lecture. E upon 2mc. This is equation number 7. Okay. If we take into account the spin of electron, the angular velocity is omega L is equal to H into 2 into E upon 2mc. Omega L is equal to H into 2 into E upon mc. The factor 2 is due to the fact that the ratio of spin motion is double than that for orbital motion. Okay, the factor 2 is due to the fact that the ratio of spin motion is double than that of orbital momentum. Okay. If the relativistic effect is considered, then there exists a relativistic precession of electron in the opposite direction of the Larmor precession. The angular velocity of which is half that of Larmor type. Because of these two, half is 1 by 2, hence the resultant precession is just half of that given by omega L, or angular velocity. Therefore, the resultant angular velocity omega is equal to 1 upon omega L, half of resultant angular velocity. Therefore, omega is equal to 1 half. What is the value of omega L? One half into H into E upon 2mc. Okay, or omega is equal to 1 by 2 L star. What is the value of H? This is the value of L star into H by 2 pi ZE square upon M square C cube M square C cube into 1 upon R cube. This is equation number 8. Okay. Now the spin orbit interaction energy delta omega L s is given as angular velocity into projection of spin angular momentum on L star. This is the equation of delta Ls, means spin orbit interaction energy. Therefore, delta omega Ls is equal to omega into S cross upon 2 pi cos of L star into S star. This is equation number 9. Therefore, delta omega Ls is equal to, what is the value of omega? The value of omega is 1 half L star into H cross. H cross is equal to H upon 2 pi. These two are same. H cross ZE square upon M square C cube into 1 upon R cube into S star into H cross cos of L star into S star. Okay. Since H cross is equal to H by 2 pi. This is the equation number 10. Therefore, delta omega Ls is equal to, solve this equation. Therefore, delta omega Ls is equal to ZE square upon 2 M square C cube H cross square. This H cross and this H cross means H cross square into 1 upon R cube into S star into S star cos of S star into S star. Okay. This is equation number 11. Therefore, delta omega Ls is equal to ZE square upon 2M square C square H cross square upon 4 pi square. The value of H cross is H by 2 pi. The square is H square upon 4 pi square into 1 upon R cube into L star into S star cos of L star into S star. This is equation number 12. The radial distance r is the function of z, comma n and l. This is the radial function. So radial distance r is the function of z, n and l, and it changes continuously in any given state due to precision, slow precision as well as fast precision. Since the interaction energy is very small as compared to total energy, we need only to consider the average value of delta omega Ls, and therefore 1 upon r cube. For perturbation theory and quantum mechanics, 1 upon r cube is equal to z cube upon a1 cube into n cube into L into L plus half into L plus 1. This is equation number 13. This is the perturbation theory. And quantum mechanics, where A1 is the radius of first Bohr's orbit, which is h cross square upon emc square. So the interaction energy delta omega Ls becomes delta omega Ls is equal to Ze square upon 2m square c cube, sorry, this is c cube into h cross square into, what is the value of 1 upon r cube is z cube upon a1 cube into n cube into L plus half into L plus 1 into L star into S star, remaining value is L star into S star into cos of L star plus S star. This is equation number 14. The factor, this factor L star S star cos of L star, sorry, L star into S star turn to vector atom model. Turn to, this is L star S star into cos of L star into S star turns to the vector atom model. Okay. In a field free space, both L star and S star precess around their resultant vector J star. According to law of conservation of momentum, the resultant J star and hence the angle between L star and S star always remain invariant, as shown in figure 2. This is the figure This is vector J star, resultant vector. This is L star and this is S star. L plus S, the resultant vector J star. Using the cosine law, what is the law? J star square is equal to L star square plus S star square plus 2L star into S star into cos of S star into S star. This is equation number 50. Therefore, vector L star into S star into cos of L star into S star is equal to vector J star square minus L star square minus S star square divided by 2. This is equation number 16. Using equation 13 and 16, using equation 13 and 16, the equation 12 becomes, what is the equation? Delta omega L S, average delta omega L S is equal to ZE square upon 2 m square C cube into H cross square into Z square upon A1 square into N cube into L plus half into L plus 1 into J star square minus L star square minus S star square upon 2. This is equation number 17. Solve this equation. Therefore, delta omega LS is equal to R alpha square CH Z to the power 4 upon N cube L into L plus half into L plus 1 into J star square minus L star square minus S star square upon 2. This is equation number 18. Where R is equal to 2 pi square m e to the power 4 upon CH cube is known as Rydberg constant, RYDBERG, Rydberg constant, and alpha square is equal to 4 pi square m e to the power 4 upon c square h square is the square of the fine structure constant. This is the interaction energy, is also called turn shift. This interaction energy is also called turn shift. Therefore, dividing equation 18 by SC, dividing equation 18 by hc, we get term shift in wave number as delta LES is equal to minus of r alpha square z to the power 4 upon n cube into L plus half into L plus 1 into J star square minus L star square minus S star square upon 2. The equation delta ta LS is simply as minus ta. This is equation number 19. This is the final equation of interaction energy or Larmor precision. Negative sign indicates that this sign indicates that the term value are measured, indicate that the term value are measured from series limit downward. This negative sign indicates that the series limit in downwards. The tau factor indicates spin orbit interaction energy. This is the tau factor indicates that spin orbit interaction energy. This is the equation of Larmor precision or spin orbit interaction.